Developing tonight, a group of rookie officers is on their way out, according to the NYPD. Sources tell us they never should have been hired in the first place.
So why were they then patrolling our streets? Investigator Masa Saidi getting some answers and both sides of the story tonight.
Tonight, stunning news. Dozens of cops allegedly unfit to serve on the force and on the street. The investigation sparked after it was revealed the recruits failed their psych evaluation. Looking deeper, the sources say the department discovered they also allegedly lied during the application process. For example, failing to disclose prior license suspensions, arrests, even criminal convictions. According to the NYPD, the officers were initially told they were barred, quote, receiving final notices of disqualification, yet somehow they were still hired. Here's former NYPD Lieutenant Darren Porcher.
If the allegations are investigated and they're deemed to be credible or quote-unquote true, then these individuals should not be police officers.
An NYPD spokesperson says the department was not legally allowed to hire these individuals and was forced to inform them they could no longer continue. But the police officers union pushing back. Quote, these police officers aren't responsible for the NYPD's broken hiring process. The PBA president saying, quote, as far as they knew, they were qualified to be officers because the NYPD hired and trained them.
Another great question regarding the hiring process. Are drug tests required?
Absolutely, guys.
This all happening in the midst of a mass exodus at the department. Data shows in 2023, hundreds more officers left the force than joined. In response, this year, the police commissioner reduced the number of college credits required to become a cop.
In 2023, this requirement led to the disqualification of 29% of NYPD applicants, meaning we turned away 2,275 potential officers. We can't afford to do that any longer.
So 31 officers are involved here, according to police sources. They've been on the job less than 2 years. They were part of the 2024 and 2025 class, we're told. In the next 24 hours, these officers either have to resign or they will be fired. Again, the union is pushing back against that. Coming up at 6, we're looking at what happens with the arrests that have already been made by these officers since it's being claimed that they're not trustworthy.
So we heard two sides there in your report. Who then is responsible for this?
So the person in charge of the unit that's in charge of hiring has been transferred out, according to sources, and they are facing disciplinary charges. That's all we know at this hour. But again, we'll be back at 6 with any new information that we learn.
All right, Masa, thank you for that.